I just came to the realization that I think I'm doing relationships wrong. Interpersonal relationships, how I deal with people on a personal level, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. This love thing, I feel like I'm doing it wrong. We like to convince ourselves that being non-promiscuous and finding the one and taking our time when it comes to having sex and all that type of stuff, that makes you a good person, right? And then you end up falling in love with a person, and then you're sexually active with them, and you attempt to eventually, get married and all that cute shit. Now, how many times does that dream actually work out the way that we want it to work out? It actually doesn't work out more often than not. And even if it does work out, guess what? Divorce is a thing. So I was talking to a friend, and we were talking about how we kind of think alike. We don't sleep with anybody, one night stands and having multiple partners and just being with people on a sexual energy without having a deeper connection. We don't do that type of stuff. We like to fall in love. We like to have meaningful connections, deep connections, and then we open ourselves up. Now, one of the main reasons why, people like us, we don't sleep around is because we don't like the feeling of just having a connection with somebody and then you never see them again. Like, oh, we just had sex, and it's like, that's all it was. But then I started to think well, think about all the exes that you have in your life and all the people that you were sexually active with. Even if y'all had a deeper connection, there comes a time if that relationship dissolves, it's pretty much the same thing. You gave your body to a person and now you're nothing to them, basically. Even if y'all are in loose contact, it's still a relationship, a sexual relationship, a bond that was very close that no longer exists in your life. So then it just dawned on me, the people that are just sexually free and okay with sleeping with people and not having these, deep connections before they open up, they're really just skipping all of the emotional weight that comes with having to, put these expectations on love, and I can only enjoy a person's body if I have a deeper connection, when really, if it all ends up with you being by yourself, single, and still searching for a partner, why not just have connections with people? Why not just have fun? And it just goes back to this possessive mentality that a lot of us have. When we give ourselves to people, we want this person to belong to us and us only. Oh, if I'm giving you my body, then you can't give your body to anybody else. But guess what? It goes back to the point I was just making. What do you think your exes are doing? Your exes are moving on with their life. They're having sex with other people. They're pleasuring other people the same way they pleasured you. So no matter how you slice this shit, whether you do it the fast way or the slow way, it's the same thing unless you end up being with somebody forever. And that reality is very rare, finding your life partner. You're going to have different connections with different people. So yeah, it just made me think, maybe I'm taking this a little bit too serious. Maybe I'm being way too selective. And there's a happy medium between being a hoe, which I don't know about that phrase either. We probably need to just stop putting negative connotation on people who are sexually free. Because at the end of the day, whether you have a lot of sex or you don't have a lot of sex, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. This life is about experiences. It's about having your fun while you're here, living your life, not worrying about what people think about you. I'm really rethinking just how I'm moving, and I think I'm doing all this shit wrong. I feel like I need to question everything. All the things that matter to me, all my moral codes and these things that matter to us. In the end, it probably just doesn't matter at all. And when you put all that weight and expectation on these personal connections, it ends up causing you more emotional damage than if you was to just get out here and have fun. I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point, but I'm starting to open myself up to the possibility that everything that I believe in as far as morals and love and personal relationships, maybe there's a more fun way to do this shit. Maybe there's a better way to do it. And I should probably try some different things. I don't think it's ever a bad idea to open yourself up to try things that you never thought you would try, especially the things that make you uncomfortable, because those are your opportunities to grow. And what I know is a lot of people are uncomfortable with being sexually free. That's why the people that are sexually liberated are the ones that are usually judged and called all type of negative names and things. You got to pay attention to that. The people that are judged the most are the ones who are the most free. And if we're living this life to evolve and to be free, and these are the things that we aspire to be. Nobody wants to be locked down. Nobody wants to be in captivity, especially in their own mind. So anything that's limiting me, I really want to address that and try to face that. In all moments of your life, you just have to be who you are, but understand who you are is who you decide to be. Again, if I wanted to wake up tomorrow and just start sleeping with a bunch of random people, I could do that. But it has to be something I really want to do. So you tune into what you are feeling, and you don't force anything. You move when you're ready. You act when you're ready. And you make sure you're always moving in what you want to do in your life. I'm just saying, you might have all this shit wrong. Don't keep yourself in a box. Try different things.